I'm a big believer in you have to earn having a good time. You can have everything you want at any age. You're not living that life that you first got into sales to live, and that's what we're here to do, to make sales great again. And then you have to make the decision, don't you? Like, if not now, then when? And if it's not me, then who? You can do it. Like, there's someone out there that's done it, so why can't you? Is obviously you've got corporate B2B energy sort of background, so you're sort of well versed in it, so I'm sure you can sort of also be able to sort of help Tom and Callum out as well. At the end of the day, it's a learning curve for us all, but we also understand the money and the earning potential that there is going to be in this. So we obviously have gone into different markets now for Capital Closer. Why? Purely down to the fact that there's no point pigeonholing yourself and going, do you know what, we're just going to operate in the online education space. Yes, we are. That's just one vertical. For me, our big focus is we're making sales great again, all right? All I care about is working with great corporate sales professionals that are hungry, ambitious, they're doing well already in their corporate sales role, just like I was when I was in my corporate sales role. But you want that element of more. You want to live that life that you first got into sales to live, to make tens and thousands a month take home after tax, work from where you want, when you want, in your 20s and 30s, and live a fast-paced life. And to be able to do that, you need the great talent, you need to be able to sell in multiple industries, emotional selling, transactional selling, logical selling. You need to know all of these, B2C, B2B, high ticket, low ticket, upsell, cross-sell. You need to know all of that and be very, very good. But you need the opportunity, you need the roles. And that's what we do. We place you directly onto the most lucrative roles. And one of the roles that you would have heard there, a division that we've just launched, is the solar and energy division. We're now working with the number one UK's provider in their specific niche. We've partnered with them, they've got over 50 clients, and we're basically taking over all of their sales teams. It's 100% remote. Ticket price is about £8,000 to £15,000. We've just onboarded 4 new partners in the energy and solar space, so we've just onboarded 4 reps, and I'm just telling them there's going to be teething issues, it's going to be ramp up, like we don't know the product. Yes, we can sell, but we need to know exactly how to sell it, we need to know the nuances. We're working with a partner to go for an intense ramp up and training program. We're going to document it all, SOP it, and that just means in 2, 3, 4 months, when we're plugging sales reps in, there's already a proven program, and bang, it's plug and play. Anyway, seen the lock screen? Same lock screen for the last 5 years now. Refuse to change it until every single one of those is done. And that, funny enough, my girlfriend's sister is getting married in Ibiza next week. And I was like, funny enough, I said to myself, once we hit a certain number, monthly number, milestone, I'll get it. And I didn't. That was a year ago. Like, I just was on to the next. Like, I just didn't even celebrate. It's so weird. You need those things to almost cement, because otherwise that you just sort of like, well, what, like nothing's tangible. Like, oh, that's a result of all the effort and the sacrifice, blah, blah, blah. So we're getting that day on Ombre on Monday, because once one's done, it's the proof of concept. I've already done it many times with the apartment out in Dubai. Bang, bang, it's as simple as that. You see it, you put in the actions, right opportunity vehicle, it's only a matter of time until it happens. It's out there, we can all eat, breathe and sleep. At the end of the day, if someone's got it, you can have it. It's so easy, we can have everything we want. I hate when people used to, when I was younger, go, oh, like they see a mansion, 12 bedroom, £15 million home, they go, oh, that would be nice. Like, imagine having what do you mean imagine? You can have everything you want at any age. Imagine retiring your mum. What do you mean? You can do it. It's pathetic. Like, there's someone out there that's done it, so why can't you? Just don't even start. It's one of those where it's just like the timing side of things, it's just needs to be sorted. I need about 3 different EAs probably.
So next call, 9 minutes?
Next call, 9 minutes, but yeah, as I say, I've sort of, hop in and take 2 calls a day, I will, for Capital Closer. 1, because it's very, very helpful from a leading the sales team standpoint. And look, I'll be honest as well, like my superpower, like the more I'm sort of within business, the more I understand, like my superpower, it is visionary, but it's more in the sense of like presenting, pitching, closing, sales, explaining the vision, making things happen. Like anything else is not, I'm not an expert in that, and nor do I want to be, and nor will I try to be. I'd rather sort of work with really talented, high level people that are fantastic at that can far trump me in those areas. And I've realised that sales is genuinely one of my superpowers, obviously, but I think me being on those calls, it allows the guys to see like how calls should be done at the highest level, but also just a case of like, yeah, mate, I'm taking 2 calls a day. I hope you feel that pressure behind you if you're taking 5 and 6 and I'm pipping you, boy. And yeah, it's just a great feeling as well. Like you get feedback on your product. It's a big thing that a lot of tech founders, talk about, is that what product market fit, blah, blah, blah. and why they're so hands-on with their like customers early doors, and you can never lose that. I think a lot of founders get disconnected. You come away from the weeds because you're like, everyone's like delegate. And it's like, no, sometimes you need to fucking like understand, okay, what are people saying, what is luring people in and attracting them, and there's a big reason as to, you know, why they want to get into it, and what don't they like. Why are they buying and why aren't they buying? And you can lean into that and refine the product. In any industry, it's product. Of course, it's sales and marketing, but especially like the online education space, so many people do not think about product. Like it's crazy. Okay, cool. Not a problem at all. I can't rely on thinking just going to driving. Mika knows.
Do you reckon that's definitely it then, yeah?
It's got to be. I'm going to piff it tonight. This is literally just like now. Look, Bailey Martin, 1.5k day, time for a bit of fun. Those are the business owners that he's a closer for. He did 10,000 in a single month in net commissions, right? Our private channel, you can see, look, just landed, also hit 15k on the 5th. So that means he hit 15k in a month. Shall I put it in the 15k a month channel? Yes, you shall, you fucking big dog. It's 'cause I love it. I'm fucking obsessed with it. Like 24/7, I eat, breathe, and sleep it. You know, changed my fucking entire life remote sales. And so many people around me were like, "Oh, stay in your corporate sales role, Connor." Like, oh, everyone knew I was always going to do very, very well. I've always had the pressure on my shoulders. Everyone always thought I was gonna, you know, I was never the kid in school. Oh, the quiet one, or you know, he just came out of nowhere, or oh, he was the underdog. It was all on my shoulders. People were like, "Oh, Connor's of course going to do well. Of course, it's Connor." You know, like, and people can say that's arrogant, but I don't think people talk about that much. I don't see many people. It's always, oh, it's the underdog fucker, and the little kid who was fucking reading all the fucking books in the corner who had no fucking fun in his childhood. I'm the complete opposite to that. I had a lot of fucking fun in my childhood. I've had the parties, I'll continue having the parties, I'll continue having loads of fun, and I still did it, right? Because I'm just relentless and I'll just make it happen at all costs. You can be the guy who was in primary and secondary and still do it in here, because I think a lot of people carry that pain and suffering. Yeah, you don't need to. You can do whatever you want. You know, if you come from a good background, you can do it. If you come from shit, when you can do it. If you've got nothing going for you when you're younger, you can do it. If you've got loads going for you, you can do it. If you're popular, you can do it. If you're not, like, you know, none of these fucking, oh, you've got to be, no, absolutely not. You know, and all of the things that I want, I'm going to have, it's non-negotiable, and I've always said that, and I realised I was never going to have that in that corporate sales role. So you have to be the black sheep. You have to be the person that's willing to do the thing that others aren't going to do, and people are going to say you're stupid, they're going to say you're delusional, they're going to say it's never going to happen, it's never going to work, it's a scam. You know, so I made it happen, and first month, $21,878. But yeah, no, I can book the top performers trip.
For what date? What dates are we
what dates? 9th of July. Okay. Then we've obviously got to book the summer mansion gala party. I'll show you where we're probably going to do that. Right, massive mansion party there. Mate, this one, isn't that like Iron Man vibes? Yeah, mate, fucking $7.5 grand for 2 nights. Yeah, cheers.
We get another parking ticket?
Yeah, mate. It's like teachers, you know, and teachers were like, oh, you've got detention. We're going to give you a bad note. I'll just be like,
alright.
Alright. Well, you don't care? No. So you'll see the big dogs today. You'll see our business development team, like the best in the entire industry. Like the best in the entire industry.
What makes them so good?
Because they treat it like their own mini business. The way that we have it structured, the culture, the dynamic, and they all come from very strong corporate sales backgrounds. So in certain roles in the space, they look at it as like, oh, appointment setting. Yeah, okay, cool, fair enough. That's not how we look at it. We look at it as a complete different approach. Like, it's a full business development front to back, like the psychology, the buyer's journey you got to take people through, the assets you got to be sending them, like, you know, phoning, message, voice note, you name it. Like, these guys operate at such a high level, they're fucking animals. So we've actually got a new team member we've brought on board, Callum. So you'll meet Callum, he's a big dog. You probably have seen maybe Louis already, and Caleb. Caleb's our head of BD, so.
You're just pumped up already, aren't you?
It's like a mental thing. It's like if you can train, be so in it, see the progression. Fucking hell.
Well, all these boys are talking, you're getting pumped.
Talking's easy.
Connor, what does make sales great again mean?
Make sales great again. Well, look, let me ask you this. Why did you first get into sales in the first place? What was the reason? Was it a conversation that you had? Was it someone that you knew of that had a really nice watch, a really nice car, a really nice house? Maybe you heard they were making tens and thousands a month, or maybe it was a movie that you watched. You saw them driving these cars, closing these big deals and making loads of commission, living this fast-paced life in their 20s and 30s. the reality of current modern day corporate sales couldn't be further from that reality as to why you wanted to get into it in the first place. Because the reality is, in corporate sales, you're making 3 to 7k a month net take home after tax. You're spending 10% of your time actually closing. You're waiting 3 to 6 months for your deals to be paid out. You're on pointless internal company meetings. You've got 28 days of holiday. You're in an office for 3 to 5 times a week, commuting 15 hours a week on the train or in the car. You're not living that life that you first got into sales to live, and that's what we're here to do, to make sales great again.
Are we going to be seeing him in Mykonos?
So this guy, what's his name? Shimza. Shimza. Mufasa. Mufasa. Apparently Tom Grew, mate, Tom Grew is all over it. You know that sort of one person that just knows every event under the sun. He's like, we're like, oh, we're out there during those dates. I was like, yeah, don't really know what's on. Tom's like, boom, 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 boom. Peggy Goo is literally there the week after we're there, which I'm gutted about. I'm not being funny. Peggy Goo, look, as much as she's come a little bit more mainstream now, does it matter? Because I'm not being funny. If this came on, you're in Mykonos, bearing in mind we're all of our top performers, so I'm a big believer in you have to earn having a good time. Like, you have to earn it, right? None of this like, oh yeah, we're just having a bit of fun for the sake of it. No, unless you've hit a personal record month and you've made an insane amount of commission and worked your fucking arse off relentlessly for 3, 4, 5, 6 months on the bounce, you earn your fun. And then when you do have your fun, you have some fucking fun. Imagine you've done that, you've earned it, you've made 21, 25, 28,000, doing consistently 16, 18, 21,000 a month in net take-home commissions. You've been flown out as a top performer to Mykonos, partying with all the other top performers, having fun, change your life in the space of 6 to 8 months, no longer in a corporate sales role. You've got the ability to literally just open up your calendar and make money. And now you're in, let's say, Scorpios in Mykonos, and this comes on. Oh my God. I'm sorry, this is the... Mate, this car's shaking.
It screams Mykonos.
Stinking, mate, stinks of it is what it does. Oh. You know when you know there's a learning curve to go? Like, do you remember in Padawan, we were watching those guys in fucking mate, oh my God.
So,
I was whooping Jerry's arse, and then all of a sudden you saw these guys, I was like, shit. And then you have to make the decision, don't you? Like, to get to that level, I'm going to have to play 5 days a week. Am I going to commit to playing 5 days a week? Absolutely not. What's more important, being good at sport, making a shit ton of money. If you go to Bali and you're an entrepreneur, you are a bitch, alright? It's a fact, it's a fact. I'm sick and tired of people trying to cope it like, oh no, it's got some entrepreneurial networks, and oh no, it's good for gym, and oh no, trust me. No, it's not, mate. No, it's not. You would rather be in London, Miami, or Dubai. Like, why are you going there? Just for the ego, I'm a big dog, it's so cheap then. No, Bali's a shithole, mate. It's a third world country. Honestly, I'm sorry, I'm just getting that out there, alright? Because I've had enough of this. Like, oh, Bali's the next place. No, it's what? It's fucking Dagenham and Redbridge, or fucking Bradford the next place next, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell, alright, Mr. Valentino. Go on, Mr. Valentino.
Wait, what are you saying? Look at his shoes.
Oh, mate.
First time he's touched the outside. These
Oh, they, yeah.
They're fresh out of the box.
When did you get them?
I got them in New York, like end of last year, but I'm saving them for summer. Perfect occasion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so different. Like, cannot describe it. Like, when I used to go to evaluation, I'd sit there and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm objection handling. It's like someone saying to me, I'm not paying 1%. And I'd go, oh, okay, so this is your home, is it? How long have you lived here? 20 years. So you're telling me that 20 years and you're going to sell it, it's only worth 1%? That's really sad. And I'd lean out, and like now on calls like that would work quite a lot. But now on calls that I watch now, like, the levels are so different, so they're just worlds apart.
I say to people, it's like a 100 meters sprint. If you trip up, you're fucked. Like, you've lost the race, because it's so transactional, and so, like, he said that word, he looked like that, the tonality, done, I'm not buying for you, and so. Whereas in corporate, like, you could say so much, where it's over such a long time, Arjun, there's a million people in there, it doesn't matter. Like, it honestly doesn't matter. Whereas there's been certain things that I've said, I'm like, shit, I haven't got a strong enough why. This won't close, like, it won't close. Corporate sales, first deal that I closed, called Mishcon Durea. Massive law firm. We do a ghost call where you basically call the decision maker as another company to figure out, like, the reality. Like, so we call us Savills, Knife Frame. I'd call us John Gosden. I'd call us John Gosden from Savills, because he's a horse race trainer and my uncle's a horse race trainer, so I'd always remember it. But it's also bad because, like, everyone knew I called us that. So, like, when they'd get a call, they'd be like, They said they've got a John Gosden thing on them. Like, everyone was like, right, fucking John Gosden's been going around marketing. Anyway, so I called and I did a ghost call. I did a ghost call and they found out they were moving office, and it was for the head of facilities, £1.1 million law firm refurb, internal refurb. I then called up as Connor Martin from the company I was working at.
Thank you.
Called up, booked him, blah blah blah, amazing, booked him. I got a call, something stupid along the lines of, the boy who was next to me, the other strike caller, he went, mate, you got a call back from that number. I said, no, I've just booked him. He said, no, but he's calling back saying John Gosden was going to give him a call back on the same fucking phone that I booked him. On the same phone that I booked him. And we won the job. We won the job. 6 months later, £1.1 million job. We won it. You can fuck up so much because you can be a retard in corporate sales.
Do you know the founder of Pretters? This guy called Julian. Big dog, such a big dog. The reason I know is because the founder of my old corporate sales job, he knew him really well. Mate, he's such a big dog. He's called Julian. He owns Itsu. Heard of Itsu? He owns Pret, he owns Itsu. They sold for hundreds of millions. They've done really, really well. Pret a Manger is, because do you know what it was? They found the gap of like healthy food, quick, fast, but also like premium. Like Pret isn't like Costa, do you know? Pret is like creme de la creme, you know? You look at Laura Piana and you look at like Slazenger, you know? Pret is Laura Piana, you know? Whereas, you know, Costa, it's Slazengers, right? And you've got certain levels. You've got like, what else you got? You've got Cafe Nero, you know, a little bit of a Under Armour. Under Armour. You've got Starbucks. It's hit and miss. It depends what Starbucks you go to. I'd say, personally, I think Starbucks is Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren's a good shout. Gales, you know, it's a little bit, you know, and like I'm going to Gales and yoga, and I'm just going with the flow because I go to Gales. But Joe and the Juice is fucking Xenia. Joe and the Juice to me is Xenia. There's nothing you can beat. So Pret a Manger and Joe and the Juice, I was just saying, I couldn't live without it. Pret a Manger, every time I go to the airport, I go to Pret. And Joe and the Juice, I mean, I sort of need to, it's summer, so I need to chill out on the power shakes. That's why I got a little small one there. I can't believe you've never been to Pret though. Louis used to play football. Who did you used to play footy for? Goalkeeper. Louis used to be a goalkeeper, so when we've got our 11-a-side football match, pressure's on. Mate, pressure's on.
Take care, boys. See you in a bit, brother.
Mini Martin, right?
Fucking minute.
Meet Mini Dee. He's my long lost stepbrother. No, I'm joking. He's my real biological brother. D, funny story, literally has just finished his exams. Right, so he's in his exams, you know, sixth form, all of that sort of stuff, which is completely irrelevant. But anyway, he was doing that. We have a sister company called Syndicate Setter, teaches people how to get into like DM, appointment setting or phone setting. So it's like entry, remote sales roles, where you're booking the appointments. When they close, you then make commission rather than you close and make commission. D, landed a role, bearing in mind we put him through Syndicate Setter, went through, whilst doing his exams, all kids revising and, you know, prepping for university, which they're going to go in debt for 5 years, come out the other end of it, not have a job whatsoever, secured. D, went away and did it the right way, landed a remote sales role, high ticket. Funny enough, he actually was the role, the company that I used to run the sales team for, but no connection there. D actually landed it himself. Landed the role, big dog, last month, in dollars, how much did you do?
Dollars, I think it was 1.9, 2k.
1.9, yeah, but when did you land the role?
Landed the role probably second day of the month.
Second day of the month, exams. How many exams did you have? Like,
Good few, five like 2-hour exams minimum.
5 2-hour exams, came back, was smashing it here. I said to him in May, didn't I? What did I say? I said to him in April. I said, whatever you do, I'll double it. And D's, well, you've basically done 3k.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally.
And he's
3k British.
And he's not 18 yet, 17. That's what I've always said. For D, as long as D follows the blueprint, I've gone through the shit,
right? I've done the corporate sales role, all the fucking slog, all that bullshit. He's just got to follow the blueprint. Watch, he'll be a millionaire. Mid-20s, early 20s, D will be. Early 20s. He will be, easily. Because it's follow a blueprint. Landed an entry-level remote sales role. And that goes to show, like, remote sales is simple. You're not starting a business, e-commerce trading, like, respectfully, nor would I, when I was younger, starting trading or like e-commerce or Amazon FBA, you're never going to succeed. How is a 17-year-old ever going to make 2, 3, 5k a month learning a whole bloody business? Even, most people in their 20s and 30s can't crack it. With remote sales, you land an entry-level remote sales role, and then you're just basically booking appointments that are already there. And that's how he's been able to do it. So what a summer he's going to have as a 17-year-old. I remember I was fucking working at Starbucks and Amazon at that age. At that age, and Dee's made what I make in bloody 6 months when I was that age, in the space of a month. So yeah, it's good. It's good to give back. Big dog. We're going to my girlfriend's. I'm already late, so that'll be interesting when I walk through the door. But look, it's been a good couple of days, hasn't it? It's been good to have the team down, but we need to sort a base. We were actually going to sort a massive house like the Sidemen did. That fell through no fault of our own. So we're going to sort it now. We're going to get a house. I mean, I was going to do an office. A lot of people are telling me, "Oh, don't get a house because you're going to work there and you're going to sleep there." But don't really mind. I just do 24/7. So, going to get that sorted, and then Ibiza is next week. So 10 days. We'll see how we get on. Probably do a vlog. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.